Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's the NFC Championship game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Well, you folks at home can see the evidence. Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Milton Williams. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Love from the gun. And his pass incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing. Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense dead, they get a little breathing room.
On now is the Packers punter. Back deep for Philadelphia, Devontae Smith. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it to 37. And just shedding him off there. We're scoreless after 1. Boston Scott, his first carry. Powerful running. Scott with a 1st down and then some. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott, 44 yards. And the Eagles have struck first in this NFC title game. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there on the fake field goal. Here's Cody Parkey now for the Eagle field goal. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. A timeout here as we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Offense back out now for first and goal after the successful fake. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the Eagles touchdown. Boston Scott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is in with conversion to extend this lead. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And it's second down. On 2nd and 10, Love. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Woo! Give me 4.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Another nice job there, defensive scouting really well, but they've executed even better throughout this game. Their job now, don't relax, and all of a sudden, give them a chance to break off a big one.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Jacksonville Jaguars who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of... And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack. Well, how about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignment. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
2nd and 14. Being chased out left. Room past the 20. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. They'll drop to throw. Steps away. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's Smith. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. They're going to look to throw. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Here's Cody Parkey now for the Eagle field goal. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. On 1st and 10, Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Right down there.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. The quick feet by Jackson. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Joe Reed returning. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. To try again after the sack. Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. gets this to Devontae Adams. And oh, he coughed it up, and the Eagles have recovered.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Dancing to his left. Oh, what a move. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
This one for Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew. Will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.